Hey guys, this is Adam over here at Perkins Motorplex here in Mayfield, Kentucky. I was going to help my buddy Payson out with a video on our 22 Chevy 1500 ZR2. This is a really sharp truck. Obviously we like it. It is the corner piece facing the highway, which is kind of a hot spot. Obviously catches the eye. We like putting these nice ones right up front. So diving in, I'm sure you know we're not commission-based guys here, so we'll be very transparent and honest, kind of giving you a good look, top down, underneath, inside and out. Just pointing out anything to kind of avoid any negative surprises. So we'll definitely be very picky. This one though is in excellent condition, just like you'd expect. 6.2 liter, newer year model, all of that. So diving in, this vehicle will qualify as well for a factory type warranty connection on a factory type wrap coverage that has no deductible. It's parts and labor, covers all your tech, electronics, engine, transmission, AC, four-wheel drive, literally anything but emissions or wear and tear. Tires on this one here are Goodyear Wranglers. Those appear to be brand new. Got the nice running boards on it too. It is a Silverado branded running board, so it is from factory, but it looks a lot better than just the standard flat running boards on a lot of these trucks. Coming around it, right there's a real small kind of scratch. It's been touched up. Honestly, I did not even notice it until I had gotten around it probably the third time. Does have the multifunction tailgate on it, which is fantastic. Just super practical, super useful. Does have the proximity sensors across the back bumper there, just to alert you when you get close to things in reverse. Probably alerted this guy when he put that little bitty tiny ding in it. And right there might be a little bit of a touch-up spot, but super minor, honestly very hard to see. Just to show the proper function here, we've got the top fold down portion, kind of gives you a little work table you can work off of if you ever use it for that. Does have the fold up divider there, which is more useful with the full tailgate down. Very lightweight, easy to maneuver, and then lowers itself. Acts as a bed extender. Super versatile. Inside you do have your ports as well for electronics, everything be hooked up. Does have the assist handle there as well. It is a good liner, obviously, from the factory on this. I love the black with just the little pops of chrome. Coming down the passenger side, it's kind of using, again, some of this daylight we've got to our advantage, looking for those imperfections, door dings, shopping cart marks, all those things. Not noticing really anything there to report. So underneath, just getting a look here at the leaf springs. Not noticing anything there at all, which is great. It's always my favorite thing to be able to say. Wish you could say it on everything. Very clean underneath. Again, nothing that's jumping out at me. Nothing's kind of really sticking out whatsoever. Coming across to the front of the truck, here's where it's most common. You get those touch-up spots, rock chips, things like that happen to every vehicle over the road. The black does a really good job of hiding those. It's harder to see on a black vehicle. Kind of feeling here. Maybe, I mean, again, I'm 2 inches or so from it. There's maybe, again, a little old tiny one. Everything else is great. Not noticing condensation in the bulbs or in the headlights, taillights, anything like that. On the interior, leather, first of all, everything back here looks fantastic. Really, really sharp. Has the storage inside of the seats as well, which is really cool. Very practical. Center armrest folds down, has the cup holders inside. Again, just kind of practical there. Sliding back glass. I know my dogs love that kind of thing. It's got a tiny little spot right there. Doesn't appear to be a burn or anything like that. It's probably something in somebody's pocket or in their hand when they go to close the door. Again, very minor, but we try to be super, super picky just to, again, avoid you finding anything that maybe I missed. So on the inside though, with all these features, especially on these higher trims, this is where that extra warranty protection that we offer has some really good value. On this, you've got the memory seats, the electric locks, you've got the power windows and mirror controls, Bose audio, of course, power seats. All those things are going to be taken care of, no deductible. And that goes at least to 120,000 miles on this kind of truck. The inside, 73 miles, like it's all empty, sorry. 95% oil life, everything else is looking right. Obviously, very, very sharp. So down here, 15,324 miles. I knew 73 seemed kind of low. AC's already cooling off, which is great. It's got the ventilated seats. I'm sorry, let me hang down here. So we've got the ventilated seats, got the heated seats, trailer gain function. It's got the big display screen in it, which is really, really nice. I'm glad that GM kind of caught up with some of the other manufacturers. I'm a big GM fan, and the radio was one of those things that they just didn't have the display screens and stuff set up like a lot of other brands do, but now they are playing ball. So it's got all the different options. It's got your Google Maps, all of that available here. It's got the audio settings, obviously AM, FM, and XM radio. Does have your trailer functions. Turning that AC down. The trailer functions and everything right there in the touch screen as well. And then you've got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You've got all of your camera views. And they've got so many different options there. So this is the front view camera. That's the rear view. We've got the bed views there, just kind of giving you the top-down view of the front and then the rear. It's also got the parking cameras, which are nice if you're going through tight corners, if you're out in the woods, even some parking lots or drive-through lines, you know, don't want to curb a wheel, you can actually get a really good view. That right there is the ball-down view. I like that too. If you're ever hooking up a trailer, it just makes it a little bit more secure in doing so. You can turn on and off the top-down view for the 360 camera. And then you've also got your trailer set up or just standard backup, which is really nice also, of course. So really, I mean, this one here, it'll do everything but cook your breakfast. I've got all of your controls here on the steering wheel for the most part. Other controls here on the back side for like the radio settings and things like that. Just really sharp. I love doing these videos, man, especially on the nicer stuff like this. One thing I really like too, it's obviously got the center console, got some charging ports down here for USBs. You've also got the actual full outlet there, and then down in the middle you've got the charging location for the pad for the charger there. So down on that one spot, I don't know why it's not picking up a little bit brighter, there's a little bit of discoloration right there on the passenger side seat on the outer edge. Other than that though, this thing is super, super sharp. I'm not noticing any kind of strong smells, odors, anything like that at all, which is, again, what I'd always like to be able to say. There's a tiny little spot in the headliner. Looks like it just got snagged. I imagine somebody probably had a clip up here and went to pull it off, and it's got just a little bit of a snag. It's not really torn through or anything. It's not fraying. It honestly just kind of look like a wrinkle. So I just want to point that out again, just trying to stay transparent. No cracks in the glass that I'm seeing, no chips in the windshield, nothing like that. This thing's sharp. I really think you'll like it. If you have other questions, just let us know. Thanks, man.